Hello everyone, my name is Armia, and today we are continuing Onto the Parenting. We are at chapter 5.1. Oh boy, I'm excited for this one. Apparently, judging by the thumbnail, involves Kevin and Chapman, who are everybody's favorites, honestly including mine. I think Chapman might be my favorite character in this in this series. I really like it. I'm excited because chapter 5 was, even compared to like something like chapter 4, such a jump up in quality that I'm really excited to see, like where do they take their audio log style from here. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Let's begin. Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh boy. I really like this art, by the way. This is so nice. I like that steel raptor there was a Karibo. Plain Policeworks. Policeworks? Policework.
Life in that life has been nothing but a headache. In truth, I was the progeny of a high-ranking Tremere, the right hand of the Regent of Yarmouth herself.
Quite a high-end vampire, honestly.
Realities of the mortal world, I fell swiftly out of favor. I left the clan. I left their society, so that I may destroy them.
It does make me wonder if the Regent is going to try to. It makes me wonder if the Regent is going to try to, like, recapture Kevin in some way. Like, maybe, like, Blood Bond again. I don't know.
Forcing you to erase your humanity. The maniacal sorceress tossing you aside like a rag doll or rejecting both. There may be a chance to claw your way out from this. You need only rise and take it.
Still something I really like here, where like this little bit of visual storytelling where the prison bars that are above Kevin get removed. Very nice.
I am just about to be interviewed. My goals are to see if the police here have been compromised by the Kavalliere.
I'm Detective Sergeant Guy Chapman. I'm also a ghoul of the Lady Regent.
You want to be blood bonded? By me? This man is offering his services to us. You are a
You know, I just realized Kevin very much hates the blood bond, and Chapman loves it. I wonder if it's gonna, like, cause some conflict. It's interesting to think about, for sure. Oh. Okay, first of all, very interesting that we get to see the blue man here, because that makes me think we might get some Pentexian shenanigans in this one. Ooh. Consulting Detective Kevin in just plain police work. Otani's on fire.
Damn shame that. We're a bit far away.
Blech. Let the blasted vagabond burn. What? I despise that establishment.
Come on, mate. O'Tulling's ain't so bad.
It is, in fact. If I had the arsonist before me, I'd give him a gold medal for excellent civic service.
Kevin doesn't know it, but I'm pretty sure O'Tulling's is the one that puts, like, demons into the burgers. I'm, like, 99% sure that I remember reading that in the Pentex book. There's, like, a Pentex splat book that I really recommend for Werewolf the Apocalypse. It's like the 20th anniversary edition, I believe. I forget the name of the splat book, but it has like a bunch of Pentexian corporations, including Black Dog Game Factory, which is a parody of White Wolf. complete with the actual developers as like FOMOs and zombies and stuff. It's pretty fun.
Yes. Oh, shh. They can't hear me, can they?
Nah, mate, they
Tell
can't hear
me! Tell me now!
you. They cannot hear you.
All right, good. How many times have I casually used dominate today?
That was the 6th time, Master.
My sobriety vow has failed me!
Okay, I have to say, the fact that he's able to use it so many times without, like, any... I mean, we already know Kevin is, like, incredibly powerful, but the fact that he can use it that many times is just incredibly impressive. For, like, he is truly, like, for Tremere, really, really powerful. And it makes me wonder, like, if he hadn't become a vampire, if he would have maybe awakened. Then again, Tremere disciplines don't necessarily translate to high willpower, I don't believe. I'd need to double check that, but yeah.
I always feel like Hitler whenever I do this shit. I really need to stop.
Don't. I love it.
You love being dominated?
Yes.
Oh my.
Reflect upon my mistakes sometimes.
Anyways, they can't hear you, mate.
Yes, just as I deduced.
Mm-hmm.
It only projects your voice when you press this button on the radio. See?
The mysteries of the radio no longer confound me, police guy.
Makes
What
sense.
boggles my mind is your defense of that blasted burger bastard O'Tolly.
But first of all, I like the fact that he kind of combines, like, different words together like that. But I also like how he turns police guy into Guy's actual name.
I don't think of myself as some sort of Tully's fan. And I mean, is there even an O'Tolly?
There must be. Somewhere out there.
Maybe.
Perhaps I'll intimate his existence to DD sometime. For then, if he exists, his order will surely be up.
Funnily enough, well, I'm not sure if there is an Otari. There very much could be in FOMO form. Endron, which is another company owned by Pentex, is ran by an oil baron who, if I remember correctly, like literally drinks oil. I could be misremembering that, but it would definitely be in character.
Criminal conspiracies aside, I just don't think O'Tolly's is so bad.
Also, I have to say, Guy looks really good in this outfit. He fits very well in this sort of detective-y style. God, I want to watch Blade Runner again. I watched it like 2 weeks ago, and I already want to watch it again.
I'll take the kids there every once in a while as a treat. They love it.
Ugh, I forget I'm surrounded by insane patriarchs. Don't you know what that crap does to your innards?
Hey now, I'm not saying it's healthy or nothing.
The staple is literally called the Gutbuster. How do you possibly manage eating 6 pounds of meat in one go?
Okay, I love eating meat, but 6 pounds for the metric folks who are in the audience, that's about 3 kilograms, roughly, of meat in one go. Like, I like meat, but 3 kilograms is a lot.
When the boys do well in class, we reward them with a bit of greasy fast food. What's the harm in that?
Minimal, provided you exercise self-control. Yet somehow, I'm skeptical about my fiending tweaker murder ghoul's ability to restrain himself.
See, this goes back to what I was saying earlier about, like, Kevin has a tendency to, like, combine words together like that, which I really, really like.
I'm skeptical about my fiending tweaker murder ghoul's ability to restrain himself.
Well, you got me there,
Yeah.
Master.
Don't call me that.
Of course, most beneficent one.
Nor that! God, it makes my skin crawl.
Righto, Herbie.
Yeah, so what I was saying earlier about the whole, like, you know, Herbertus, or Kevin, doesn't really like the idea of the blood bond, while Guy very much likes it. Interestingly, and I don't know if this was on purpose, the way they sit is also very interesting to me, because of the two of them, it's Kevin who sits below Chapman. Now, I don't think that means, like, Kevin considers himself lower or anything like that, but I do think it kind of shows a bit of an interesting little bit of a dichotomy. I quite like that word.
Anyways, fuck Otali's.
Hmm.
Good riddance, rest in shit.
Fair enough, I suppose.
So it's a food thing? Guess you're more into healthy foods? Or, well, were?
I was an accountant, dude. One of my main goals was accelerating myself directly into a pine box. What do you think? I merely dislike the Otali's Burger restaurant and disdain their business practices.
Any particular reason for that?
Many! Beyond the disgusting food. But I suppose I shall tell you the tale.
Oh, there's a tale. Fancy that.
I like how me and Chapman had the exact same response. It's like, ooh, a tail.
Me.
Well, that would be pretty brave of me, wouldn't it? An addict mocking the only source of his fix.
You say brave, I say stupid.
Random aside, but I wonder if they use reactive tech for the animations. They definitely don't have to, but it would probably make it easier. And like make it a lot less focused on the animation parts. At least for the at least for the characters themselves.
Maybe. I don't think the moon of myself. But if I were stupid, I wouldn't be able to cover up all those murders I committed in pursuit of mystic blood narcotics. Be that as it may, I believe you were telling a tale. One I'm very interested in hearing.
I'm
Right.
planning on putting this in the editorial section of the paper.
I mean, I'll keep it in my back pocket. But also, I just think it could be a good bonding exercise. Telling stories about our past, hearing this long, backward road.
Okay, look, we may be working together, but I've got less than zero interest in developing any kind of bond with the likes of you.
Ah, but I can't help but be bonded to you. That's the, what do you call it? Blood bond, yeah?
That's a little bit unfair, in my opinion, because like it's not like Kevin chose to do this. Then Chapman was like, "Please give me the blood."
Yes? Yeah, are you trying to manipulate me into feeling sorry for you? You chose this, begged me to.
Oh yeah, there you go. Kevin has a good point.
And I'm not complaining. I just think we'll be spending so much time together.
Oh my god, fine. I'll tell you my stupid hamburger story.
Lovely.
Alright. But it's not going to astound you. You see, once, in my mortal life, I endured several grueling months of employment there.
So.
Alas, it was, for I was in
I feel like working for Otali's would be like a really toxic experience, so I feel you.
and needed cash to afford my rent. During those dark days, I would leave my intellectual pursuits, my beloved numbers, for the grease farm. I flipped those fetid burgers, fried those wretched taters, and I crushed cardboard with the scary compactor. A series of endless labors, all for basically no money, just to afford a measly dormitory.
Sounds rough, Herbie.
Fuck you indeed. It was rough. And ever since then, I've not forgotten the indignities of that burger.
That's quite a
Indignity?
Yes! I could afford little else with what they paid me. I had to slake my hunger and thirst on their own creations, given their relatively generous employee discount and all. But heed my warning, Chapman. That gift too was a curse. You know that feeling? The one you get after eating especially greasy food. Like a lot of it.
Yeah?
Imagine that, but all the time.
You know, funnily enough, that might be hinting at the whole like Otali's corruption thing. It makes it Otali's food makes you more susceptible to a bane. So yeah, absolutely possible, absolutely feasible. Interesting. Something I'm noticing, by the way, as we go through these audiobooks, and it's some audio logs, not audiobooks, and it's not like a bad thing. I just find it very interesting. Is in the earlier chapters, right? We got a lot of like, let's sit down and talk about law, right? Let's sit down and talk about like werewolves and vampires and the different disciplines and all that stuff. And then sometimes we get these, which this is much more character driven, right? This is much more like it's Kevin and Chapman doing stuff together. In this case, going somewhere together, right? And like their dialogue, which I find really interesting. Obviously, it still has the whole like context of vampire, ghoul, all that stuff, but this is when World of Darkness gets really, really interesting, in my opinion, when it gets down to the characters, right? All the other stuff is background. Is it good background? Absolutely. I love it. But it is just background in the end, and it's very fun to start looking into the actual characters themselves. Anyway, sorry, writer brain took over there.
That's bad, but, got to admit, it's not near as dramatic as your other parable.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry, officer. Was my funny hamburger exploit not as interesting as my traumatic stint of slavery?
No. Sorry, it's not quite that. It's just, you sort of describing it with the same sense of dramatics as sort of
No. My life was very boring before I became a vampire.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you this much, cop freak. When at last my power is at its apex, it is upon those awful managers who refused to let me call in sick when I had a cold, who asked me to come in on pre-scheduled vacation times. Yes, it is they who shall first taste the wrath of the great and mighty Kevin!
Kevin instantly makes me laugh. Like, there's just something very funny about Kevin to me. It's wonderful.
Mate, not to take the wind out of your sails or anything, but for a lad that power trips as much as you, it's strange it took you this long to join the police force.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't power trip.
You call yourself the great and mighty Kevin.
That is because I'm a powerful vampire wizard.
Right. But, megalomania aside, if you want power and autonomy, the police department ain't a bad way to go.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sure constant contact with random people during the worst days of their lives for decades doesn't lead to people becoming ill-adjusted freakazoids. Look at how normal and healthy you are.
You got me there, Herbie. But
Well played.
Current gig sure beats flipping burgers.
I mean, I already drink blood. Not much self-respect left to burn joining the pigs, even under false pretenses.
You'll join.
And that makes me wonder, where does Kevin get his blood? Like, presumably Dee has a way to get blood bags. Possibly from the local hospitals. It's just like, where's the actual supply line? You know?
My supremacist's no problem, but the police force burns your self-respect?
No. Being a fascist is infinitely more embarrassing than being a police officer. If there is a lot of unfortunate overlap.
Based.
Now, nothing fascist about being a public servant.
Yeah, nothing fascist about being a firefighter, or a postman, or a librarian. But a police officer?
Now, Kevin, I'll say it straight. I take pride in what I do. We coppers, we do good work. And so often we get maligned for it.
Oh man, Shitbeard would have hated you.
Shitbeard? That's quite a name. Who's he?
Nobody. Just a fascist I used to know.
Ah, interesting. So did Kevin and Shitbeard get along really well? This suggests that they do, which is quite possible because he was quite philosophical, which the Bruja, Beard's clan, is actually known for as the philosophers. So him being very philosophical is fitting. And I wonder if him and Kevin just like, I don't know, were buddy-buddy during the Sabbat compared to the other two. Like, I don't imagine a boy to be particularly good at social stuff, and Piotr probably wasn't interested. So, interesting.
Anyways, I'm not some political radical.
You're full of it. You're in the Sabbat.
Anymore! So don't worry about convincing me of the noble plight of the patrolman.
Also, to be fair, like, it's not like he was in the Sabbat because he particularly thought, like, oh, the Sabbat is like the good, like, are the good guys or whatever. He didn't really believe in their crusade. It's not particularly a It's not particularly interested. Like, it's not particularly. He was not particularly interested. Oh my god, I can speak. He was not particularly interested. There we go. In the political ends of the Sabbat, right? He joined because that would shatter the blood bond. Nothing else.
Oh, I'm in no rush, Herbie. I mean, hey, you'll be living it, so.
Hopefully not for very long. I just want to live in a big wizard tower and throw spells and solve equations and pet my cat. So, driving.
I would love if Kevin ends up making friends with, like, I don't know, maybe Marcus and Kevin can, like, get along. I don't know, like, maybe somehow, I know Marcus has been kidnapped, all of that, but, like, maybe somehow Marcus gets, like, his magical powers, right? And then meets Kevin through some shenanigans, and they can become friends. That would be really fun, actually. I'd enjoy that.
Why don't we see what's on the radio?
An explosion.
You're listening to Virgin Radio FM.
Oh boy. Wait, am I right? And is it just going to explode?
Can't get a girlfriend, mate. I can't get one. That's over for me, mate. I can't do it. I'm gonna be friend zone forever.
Imagine having your character that you get to voice be called Pathetic Guest.
Lonely forever. Can't even talk to the cashier at Tesco's, mate. Oh, she's just like, don't just go up to them and they just walk away, act like I've got something better to do. I can't take it, mate.
Shut the fuck up!
Extremely masculine.
Why don't we?
Sit in silence. Agreed.
I kind of like how awkward this is. There's something kind of entertaining about that.
So, when did you, like, become a policeman? I guess.
Ooh.
Asking about me, Herbie?
Don't make a thing of it, I swear to God.
Genuinely interested, are you?
Ah, you're making a thing of it, I see. I'll remember that chap, man.
Oh, no. It's surprising as all.
Yeah, well, I sort of
that
just had
chap,
my
man.
Columbo pack die around me. So, like, God, how do I put this in a way you understand? I'm on, like, withdrawal.
Withdrawal?
Yes.
Friendship withdrawal?
Mock me not, bastard Bobby.
Oh,
You know, Kevin being kind of lonely makes sense.
hi, mate. All right. Just a bit of banter. Just a bit of friendly banter. Became a copper right out of school, honestly. Always wanted to be a policeman. My favourite show as a kid was Columbo. Loved how he always got his man.
Wait, is that why? Okay, wait, is that why he does the... Like, just one more thing. Like, I'm such a scatterbrain in during Dee's interrogation. Because he's a bad guy. That's amazing.
Columbo. But you always knew who the killer was.
That was
Columbo just falling down a hill.
the point. Sure, the outcome was more or less the same every time, but it's how you get there that the intrigue came from.
Yeah, I get it.
So you became a cop because you liked Columbo.
Well, it sounds a bit silly when you put it like that.
It is.
But I've never regretted that choice. This was my calling.
I mean, honestly, good for him, right? Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to be like a policeman or detective. Like, good for you. You do you, dude.
All right, I'll bite. What about it makes you so snug as a rug as a copper?
Well, a bit of a lot of things, honestly. Helping out around the community, the sense of brotherhood and fraternity among your co-workers. Getting to use those critical thinking skills, put them to the ultimate test. And I guess I just have the patience for it. People screaming at me, cursing me, crying, all that. I guess I'm just good at tuning it out.
And now I want to watch Hot Fuzz. If you have not watched Hot Fuzz, please do. It is a very fun movie. about a city cop going to small town UK. And yeah, it's a comedy. It's very fun. It's very fun. Definitely recommend you check it out. Interesting though, like, so Chapman always wants to be a copper, and he can just kind of tune out, or like, kind of, little bit. Is he a sociopath?
Never bothers me, really.
That's all perfectly normal, I guess. Little sociopathy, but whatever.
Okay, what the heck is going on? Why do I keep... Why do I keep predicting the dialogue? What the freak?
Like you're one to talk, Mr. X-Sabat.
So how did a guy like you get messed up with the Regent anyway?
Ah, nasty trick, that. I was investigating a murder. One I imagine the tree mayor committed. Got me coffee sparked, I think. Next thing I know, I'm waddling down every day to the Regent, sending her Xeroxed police reports and drinking from her open wrist.
Yeah, it's I think that's one of the really scary things, actually, that Chapman mentions there. Like, becoming a ghoul is super easy, right? Like, you just, like he mentions, he's just drinking his coffee, and all of a sudden, boom, you have the first step of the blood bond. Like, it is remarkably easy for vampires to enslave mortals in World of Darkness. And it's something that, I really want to, like, bring into focus sometime. I'd love to have, like, a game. Maybe in Armia After Hours I'll do this. I'll have a one-shot focusing on a ghoul. Or maybe, like, somebody who becomes a ghoul. Ooh. There's an idea. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Damn, that must have been horrifying.
Oh.
Guess it was. Dunno. The Vita's got a way of making you see it with rose-tinted goggles, don't it? And my father, well, he was a bit of a drunk. So I guess some of his addictive personality rubbed off on me, and I found it easy to do all kind of horrible things to get my fix.
It's also that sort of, the Vita itself, right, is more addictive. Like, we've talked about this before, but it's more addictive than any other drug. And people do all kinds of horrible things to get, you know, like, even relatively, like, light drugs, like weed, sometimes people will do really bad things for. You can imagine, like, when you're in the depths of addiction and it's just, I need the Vitae, I need the Vitae, I need the Vitae. If the person offering you Vitae goes, kill someone for you, for me, yeah, you're just gonna do it. Probably without thinking too much about it. And that's not even including the blood bond, which, you know, goes a step beyond that.
I know you'll call me a creep. Don't worry.
Well, you are, but it's not like it's your fault.
I don't mind it, but I wonder sometimes if I'd ever found out how truly odd I was without the Regent.
This is a depressing chicken and egg scenario to ponder. Let's ponder a different one. Like, for instance, what's going on at this conference we're driving to?
It's nothing too major, really. Just some cross-department elbow rubbing. Every so often, the chiefs rent out Pullum Market for this kind of thing.
Ah, so it's those dismal dumbasses that I have to blame for this.
Oi now, no need to slag off the chiefs. They really like you, you know that.
So they have good taste in vampire wizards. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Sorry, I like the idea that you can have good taste in vampire wizards. Like, is there such a thing as, like, vampire tea? Vampire wine? I mean, that would be blood, but, like, I don't know. Vampire dinner. Ah, goodness gracious. Full English is just vampire breakfast.
I have a confession to make.
Oh, but Kate, what did you do?
I have been desperately attempting to get the chiefs to like me for about 3 years now. Yet despite my every effort, they... Gosh, I just get the feeling they're not too fond of me.
Maybe the fact that you're a degenerate blood addict has something to do with it.
You'd think that, but no. I cover my tracks pretty well. They've got no idea what a maniac I actually am.
Maybe it's some latent lawman intuition.
Not a sleuth and bone in their body, those two. They're born desk jockeys, I reckon.
Fam.
So you want to talk about a problem? Mine is that the chiefs of police do not care for me.
Well, I'd empathize, but I also do not care for you.
But I understand that. You view me as a ghoulish hanger-on. You know the truths I take such pains to conceal. The stuff me wife and kids don't know. But the chiefs, they got no reason. No cause.
I wonder if that's Chekhov's wife and kids, I have to say. Like, going after Chapman's family is not outside the MO of a vampire. And if I was the regent and trying to, like, snap them back into the fold, that's a way I could get to Chapman, right? Because I'm sure he does care about them, to some extent at least. Like, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't care at all.
They just don't like me.
Wow, cool!
I sense some sarcasm in there.
What?
Something about the wow cool that Kevin does is just such a good answer to pretty much anything, honestly. It's just that I don't care.
Oh, you really are a detective.
Right. Goodness, that plane's flying low.
What I don't understand is why the hell do we
Chekhov's plane? What is the plane about to get like is the plane about to like crash into the car or something?
have to go?
Come on.
I mean, it is called plane police work, so I imagine the plane will crash. Just because otherwise there's not a lot of police work to do. That'll land nearby.
You'd really rather be patrolling a beat.
But I don't want to do that either.
Bam.
Oh, wow. See that plane now? You weren't kidding.
Right?
Wonder what they're up to.
Small private plane, flying around a sparsely inhabited area.
Huh.
Maybe a daredevil or something.
Some people just have all the free time in the world. Huh?
Repellent?
You hear something? Hurry! Oh, hell! The plane fucking blew up, Chapman!
I saw it!
What kind of woods are we in Afghanistan?
Okay, really quickly, that's a funny line, but also, I want to point something out. Something very clever here.
Hurry!
You see that? They hide the transition of the characters by, with the explosion. That's really clever.
Hell! The plane fucking blew up!
Yeah, it did.
What kind of woods are we driving through? Are we in Afghanistan? God, you're shitting. You're shitting me. My pants, your pants, every pants on the globe.
How are you in Afghanistan?
Do you realize what this means? We're witnesses, you dolt. Someone fired a rocket at that damn plane and we saw it.
I'm afraid it gets worse than that, Kevin.
Oh boy.
Worse? Worse?
Well, I suppose it depends on your definition of worse.
I do have to say, I didn't expect it to get shot down. Makes me wonder what's going on. Second Inquisition stuff. Maybe the Coalition.
No. We are not driving after the wreck site. Are you high?
I have to say, by the way, some very clever dialogue use here. Like, we are not driving after the wreck site. Reinforces you are obviously doing that. It's nice for the listener for sure.
Yes.
Shut the hell up your mouth, you cocky glib fuck.
Actually, I think you should this time around.
What? Oh, no. Don't click the button.
Dispatch, this is Unit 26 reporting a State 1 plane crash somewhere within the vicinity of Eaton Common.
He is loving this.
Dispatch? Dispatch, come in.
Oh, we are so fucked now.
Now, don't jump to conclusions.
Why else wouldn't the radio work right now specifically? We're being jammed, you ignoramus.
If they're about to be attacked by the Coalition, that would make things very interesting. Although, I wonder what they would do with that in a storyline. Okay. It could also be Pentexian shenanigans. That's very possible. Or honestly, all kinds of different groups.
God, we're in some serious shit now. Do you know how bad that is?
Exciting.
They do have enough.
I always feel the most alive during these moments. The feel of the steering wheel in my grip. Uncertainty. Danger.
You're gonna get us both killed, you cop freak!
Who shot down that plane, Herbie? How are they blocking us from contacting dispatch? Do they know we're here? Are we racing them to the crash site?
You're not Jason Bourne, dude! You're a Norfolk...
Hey now.
Can we see Guy Chapman in an action movie? Can that be like a spin-off? Just like Guy Chapman, action hero, just like fast and like family is everything and all that stuff.
I know my limitations. Even with your blood, I'm only human after all. But given your powers, I'm a bit surprised you're all worked up over this. Aren't you the great and mighty Kevin?
Yes,
Don't
I
get your
am.
brain
And a
out of
plane
me.
falling out of the air. Hell, being shot. Having the radio blocked out like this. It all stinks of supernatural shenanigans, doesn't it?
Not just supernatural shenanigans, but high-end, because you need a manpad. For those who don't know, you need something like a stinger, right, to shoot down a plane. On top of that, you also need a jammer. Jammers are not cheap. They are not cheap in the slightest, even in like small distances, in like small areas. So,
Exactly my concern.
And I understand that concern. Share it even. I'll bet Big D would too, will you?
I'm not as starved for attention as you, evil creature. I don't want to rush to get myself killed on the off chance Dee Dee pats my head for a job well done.
Oh, I'm sure this will do wonders for your vinculum withdrawal.
No, I am getting anxiety.
What if this has something to do with the regent?
I do not care. I want to be alive. I do not want to be murdered. Do you understand me? Whoever shut the damn thing down is probably going to zoom after it and blast your shitty Subaru apart with big RPGs. And then blocking the goddamn cop radio
And
with
they'll
them.
likely want to be rid of any witnesses. Fair point. But between the great and mighty Officer Kevin and his trusted Ghoul sidekick, surely we can prevail.
Kane, please, I do not want to be here.
Well, that's not quite true, is it?
Come on, goddamn again.
If you wanted to, you could have dominated me out of this. You didn't. I won't pretend I don't know
true.
exactly why. But if I had to guess, maybe you're as curious as I am.
God damn it, God damn it.
Now we're talking.
A quick visit, in and out. I do not want to throw hands with a rocket launcher.
honestly, Kevin could probably dominate whoever's holding the rocket launcher. Well, I say that, not necessarily anyone. But yeah,
Relax, mate.
And I didn't dominate you because I've got a moral compunction against it.
it's also possible he's just out of blood.
Said, mate. Relax. Everything will be fine. We're professionals, after all.
Ah, bravery. The last refuge of the imminently deceased. All right, let's check out this piece of shit.
God, what a wreck.
I really like the setting of the I really like the pace they use there to kind of set the tone. It's very nice.
Definitely a private plane, though. Couldn't hold more than 12 to 14 passengers on it. Grey and blue colour scheme.
Plane's broke. Can we go now?
I'm not even going to answer that.
You just did.
Herbie, how fine are your senses?
Reasonable. Not my forte, but...
Shame that. But should still be useful. And on that subject, you mind topping me off a bit?
I will tell you...
That is very cheeky, Chapman. And you know, random aside, but I wonder if Chapman later is going to learn some dominate from Kevin. Although, I feel like dominate, teaching dominate wouldn't be his thing. Maybe Auspex. I could see that. Thinking about it, Chapman does have really good hearing. He does have a dot in Auspex. Not impossible.
I don't have time to argue with you. Fine. Biting my finger. There. Just a drop.
Master, a drop's all I crave.
Oh my god. His face going like all shadowy.
Now that's the stuff. I see it now, Master. Crash is bad, but that rocket didn't rip through the side. Blow up an engine. Set the thing spiraling into the ground. Explains why it's not in too many pieces, eh?
On the outset, all I smell is blood and jet fuel. If there's anyone still alive in there, they're probably more mashed than mad.
God, I'm just reminded of that I think it's in Metro Last Light, when you go into like the swamp, there's a plane you can go into, and you get like flashbacks from the plane's crash. It's like really well done, and one of the best scenes in that game. As an aside, I will recommend the Metro series for those who are interested in post-apocalypse stuff.
Got a logo on the side, though.
A
Logo?
That's odd for a private plane.
It is.
Beat up on the side here. Nestrum.
Think it was the plane's name?
Strum.
You're kidding, right?
No.
Nestrum. It's a company. Airplane manufacturer.
Really?
Fair enough.
Here in Norfolk?
Hell no! Down by Northampton. Just north, actually. Broughton, I think.
That's pretty specific knowledge.
Yeah, well, the Regent made me launder enough money for her to buy one.
Huh.
That's a hell of a coincidence. Maybe this is that plane.
I bet my left socket's not. That plane is rotting in some hangar somewhere. Besides, private planes don't keep the company logo on them for long. Knowing her, the Regent would have long redecorated. Probably demanded something ridiculous be painted on the side instead.
Like what?
A big picture of her giving a thumbs up. I don't know. Are we done here? Already stripped the wire. Let's go.
I like the idea of the Regent having like the Fallout Boy thumbs up. That's kind of a fun idea.
2 minutes to check out the interior, in and out.
You realize if there's smoke, there's probably fire, right?
Probably.
There's fire, we can split.
Do the
Honestly, I would not want to take that risk. Fire and jet fuel, in a wreck like this, it goes up quick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Does Roach Shrek mean anything to you?
So I guess it could also be
Feeling
a
about
propeller,
this?
but
Ugh. Immediately feeling validated. It stinks to high hell in here.
Preach into the... Oh, God, smoke.
This isn't like sniffing glue, fucker. Just don't breathe in. Hey, I only need to breathe to speak words.
okay. Wait, huh? I don't get this line. Can somebody understand? Like, can somebody explain this line to me? Like, why did he say that? Huh?
Where are you going?
Like, where are you going? Makes sense.
It's Kevin's solo adventure. Let's rock and roll. Dead body. Another dead body. Mangled worse than that one. Another dead body. Ooh, a briefcase. That's fun. And, hey, Chapman. Found something good here, I think.
Interesting.
There we go. Yeah. Right. So everything in there is pretty much pancaked. Most of the luggage is crushed in an overhead bin. The guys inside resemble soup more than people.
Oh, that's awful. I suppose we shouldn't expect much from a scene like this with such little time.
But I found a briefcase. And I found this creepy lantern.
Oh, wow.
That it?
That is creepy.
What the heck?
Think it's magic or something?
My powers of Auspex reveal potent, pulsing black ripples emanating from it, like a stone skipping across a tar pit. So yes, it seems pretty damn magic to me.
It's very Pantexian as well, like very worm-aligned. Wonder what this would do. A lantern like that could do a lot of things. Like, for example, it could hold wraiths or perhaps illuminate into the Umbra. Maybe a gateway into the Umbra.
Right.
You know. Okay, I have a thought, and I don't know if this is going to be the case. But Pentex sometimes works with the Coalition, as far as I'm aware. In the sense that, like, Pentex and Hunter groups sometimes work together. Because, let's say you're Pentex, or even non-Pentexian companies, Werewolf smashes up your stuff. What do? You fund a few hunters to go and kill some werewolves. So this lantern, if this is a way into the Umbra, ooh, that would be very interesting, seeing the group work together with Pentex, because that's exactly the side D is afraid of. That's the worm. Okay. I'm curious to see what we're gonna find out in chapter 5.2 and 3.
I suppose the unnatural purple glow is a giveaway too.
Absolutely.
Think that, but actually I almost missed it. All the damn smoke in there. Barely see
Tracks.
anything, so you're lucky you got it.
Wait,
Take a
Kevin could barely see anything in the smoke. Doesn't Auspex just let you see through smoke? I thought it did. Is the lantern itself giving off smoke? I don't think so, right? Because otherwise it would have, like, a bunch of smoke around it. Are we dealing with a FOMO somewhere?
Let's look back in the car. Let's go. Put some distance between us and the scene.
Finally!
You drive though. All that smoke's made me woozy.
Yep. Called it. I'm 99% sure that's
I shot.
like a smoking...
A survivor?
Can't let them do this to me. Oh, good lord.
God!
What is that? The smoke's not from the plane, it's from it. Can't see Herbie.
Yeah, it's quite possible that that's a FOMO. Basically a mutated person. It has a second face. Like, oh god. Does it have 3 faces even? Good lord.
Cover your eyes! Cover your mouth, damn it! Oh, hell!
Herbie, you gotta get out of here. Take the briefcase. Hide in the woods.
Don't be a martyr, you Nimrod! Silence, you beast! Use your brain, meat, Kevin! Yeah!
Damn it. Time's up.
None of you freaks move! Who the hell are you supposed to be?
The next one's for your big fucking mouth!
Blair. Language. Excuse me, you two there, Carbander, Wizard Hat.
What?
So terrible.
So who are you, I wonder? Also probably Pentaxian. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some Bane stuff going on here as well. It's a scarf, a very specific type of scarf. Doesn't really fit with the rest of his outfit, in my opinion. Which makes me think... Sorcerer's object? Possibly. Triangles. I was trying to think of, like, if there's anything in the uniform that might give something away. I'm definitely thinking Fomor as well. It would make sense. And Blake, I think it was?
Banter.
Blair.
Excuse me, you two there.
Might not be a Fomor necessarily, but definitely pretty weird.
Banter, wizard hat.
Good lord, that
What?
smile.
So terribly sorry about all this. Would you mind taking a few steps to the left? I've got to sort out some business with my colleague there.
I guess it means that.
Did I just say, like, wanna kill, wanna kill, wanna kill?
Do what he says, Herbie.
Damnation. Fine.
You know, I do find it interesting that Chapman kind of takes charge over these two. Like, up until now, he's kind of been the one in control. Interesting.
Chapman, who the hell are these guys?
Your guess is as good as mine. Think we can make a break for it?
Doubt it. I can stun the suit, but not the guy in the mask. And that's the one holding the gun.
Move! Make a single fucking move, and I'll light you peasants up like a fucking Christmas tree!
Yeah, fam.
Gentlemen, I for one am glad to see you're such reasonable people. Now, this will only take a moment. Ah, well, Bennings. Been a lovely chase, but as you can see, you've been quite outclassed. Yet, have no fear. Your shares in Nostrum will be put to good use. They're going to a better place. You, on the other hand... Ross?
What?
Oh, hello, Black Spiral Dancer. That's a werewolf. I'm like 99% sure that that's a Black Spiral Dancer. Also, Zoran the Bear, hi. I like his voice.
This trash, if you please. Ideally away from our new friends.
Fine.
Okay, I will say, while they're obviously villains, I kind of like these two. This is already interesting. Obviously, like, very Lehman Russ vibe, so this being a werewolf is no surprise. But I do wonder if this has to do with, like, the Black Shuck story we had before. I mean, Black Shuck would be Black Spiral Dancer? Could be related. This guy, though, like, I'm so curious about this guy. I don't know enough about Pentex stuff to tell you exactly what he might be, but I definitely think he has a bane of some sort.
You're the reason. You're why I came here. To see you. To see inside of you.
Nice.
Well, this is rather dire.
Yeah, no fucking kidding!
A gaggle of heavily armed strangers making that monster cry out in horror.
Would you shut up? I'm trying to think of a way out of this.
You better think fast, scum! You're straight up fucked! You never should have come here! I'm gonna shoot your skin off with my gun!
This is no way to treat police sergeants. They're fine servants of capital. They demand a lighter touch.
Yes, sir!
You know, I'm thinking about, like, which kind of Fomori this could be. It could be a Pherectoid, which is I think that's from, like, early Werewolf the Apocalypse. I need to read the 5th edition Werewolf book because he might be related to that as well. But generally, Pherectoid are conceived as they're conceived as Banes, basically, if I remember correctly. No, not as Banes, as a Fomori. So, yeah, they basically start with the worm service already going, and they tend to be quite powerful. So that would be worrying. Could also be a mage of some kind. Is he using a focus with that? Could be using an instrument with the phone.
I've got your back!
I'm sure you do, Blair.
Ooh,
Now,
that's funky. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Does it let me? I want to go back to. There it is. Oof. Spooky. Single eye. Using a phone. What are you? A mage is definitely not impossible. There are absolutely Pendex aligned mages. Which, yes, they are terrifying. And then, of course, a Fomori comes to mind. I think it's one of those. I think it's either or I'm like missing something. That's also possible. Anyway, let's continue.
now then, who might you be?
I'm Detective Sergeant Guy Chapman. Here, investigating.
Chapman, shut the fuck up!
I can't help it.
Yes, it's quite hard to avoid answering questions when I pose them. Try to give your cohort a bit of slack, eh? He's doing his best, I'm sure.
Plane crash. We saw the plane crash. Dug through it. Damn, my head.
That's it. Good man, good man. So, an ordinary police officer. But what's that odor I'm getting off of you? It smells violent. Berserk.
The first one. Off the sea. Made to chum. The second one. Barrow Common. Messier. Got lucky. The
You
third.
harbor a dark side, don't you, Mr. Chapman? You're an addict! Wonderful!
Just like
Interesting. Hunting from being depossessed. Obviously, the phone is an instrument of some kind. I'm leaning towards a mage now, which he is. That's some serious firepower on the side of Pentex. That is worrying. For sure. And you know, now that I think about it, they did touch on mages for like a short period of time in... Which audiobook was it? Was it like the 1.3? Or something like... One of the early ones, I believe, it was mentioned. And you know, we've had vampires, we've had werewolves. Mages are another big one. I think this guy might be a mage. All right, that's enough theorizing. Sorry, I'm yapping a lot. Let's continue.
You. Did you just dominate me? How? What are you?
You know, he could be a Toreador.
Detective Sergeant, and I believe
I don't think so.
we can do business. As for your eccentric friend,
Try worming into my head!
Wait a goddamn second. He's a businessman. Is he a technocrat? Is he from the syndicate? Oh, If he's... Oh my god, I just got chills. Oh, that would be... The technocracy does work together with Pentech sometimes. Oh, dang. Oh, if they are, oh god, then everybody's dead. It's so screwed.
You won't like what's waiting for you.
Oh boy.
Or what happens next.
I don't doubt that. You're a vampire after all. Clan Tremere, the great Yarmouth Chantry.
Ooh, impressive. Quick, what's my blood type? Favorite color? Oh, what fun. I'm going to kill you if you don't let us go.
Kill
What is your favorite color?
me? Well, now that would be a mistake, Herbertus.
What the... How do you know that name?
You wee sickly plank fuck.
Ah, boy, oh boy. What an evening. Well, Herbie, the reason I know it is because we're playing for the same team. Your father talks to my father, if you catch my drift.
Kane talks to the worm? Are we talking that?
If you don't, that's fine too. Then just accept that I'm on good terms with your regent.
My father Okay, never mind. I'm going back to the previous thought of them being Phorectoi.
I've been to the Chantry. Pretty sure I might have seen you there once or twice.
The Regent? I see.
So glad to hear it. Blair,
Yes, Mr. Palmer.
since we're all partners, mind cooling down a bit?
Of course, sir. At ease!
Dreadfully sorry about all this, Herbertus. I assume Chapman is your creature. There'll be no damage from my tampering, I assure you. I went easy on him for you.
Yes. Much appreciated. The Regent thanks you for your kindness to her family.
Well, glad things are cleared up. I expect your people in the Force can launder this little incident.
I'll see to it.
Joy of joys. Now, if you'd be kind enough to hand over that lantern.
And why should I do that exactly?
Why?
Ooh.
What? Are you claiming rights to salvage? That's company property. What do you mean, why?
Yeah.
The lantern, please.
Do what he says, Herb.
Silence, Ghoul! Forgive me. Had to, rein in the authority that I have. As, you know, a child of the Regent.
Aha. I notice I'm still not holding the lantern.
Well, look again, Einstein.
Ah,
Don't
there
insult the man!
we go. And Einstein. Was that an insult?
It was a compliment. Einstein was a smart man.
Ooh.
Herbie. By all accounts, this could have been far uglier. Well, gentlemen, I'd say that's our business concluded for the evening. Don't worry about the mess. This was an internal affair.
Oh, I love this.
Nothing to do with any of our agreements. Your Gargo stock is not under threat. Just something I
Gargos.
needed doing. Your master will understand when I brief her.
Yes, I'm sure she will.
Oh, and please tell her the board meeting on the 7th must be pushed up by an hour.
I love boards.
He's nothing now. The earth will choke on him. Those two, they're next.
Not today, I'm afraid.
Then I'm done here.
So you are. Gentlemen, with my large companion return, I believe we'll set back out.
I don't think they get along.
Au revoir. Radio should be workable
Not
in 3
uncommon.
minutes. I'd call it in there.
Maybe next time I'll get to shiver vamp with my gun!
Don't worry.
I kind of like Blair in a sort of, oh man, what an enjoyable psychopath kind of way.
Blair. Norfolk has corpses aplenty.
Fun.
Canes. Cock Chapman. You know how lucky we are? Holy crap. Oh. Oh.
Gotta say,
Yeah, go get the joint, son.
my good turn.
We gave away that damn magic lantern. We don't know anything about that guy or that weird freaky monster or... God, what the hell just happened?
Well, we know a Mr. Palmer is involved with the raid.
Didn't they forget the briefcase? Like, they found a briefcase. They only took the lantern, right?
Gent. Palmer being a man who is now acquired shares in the company you call Nastrum.
True.
And he also stocks the Regent with Gargo's products.
Also true.
You?
Which has to do with the 99p stores, I'm sure. Interesting.
You're right about that much. Genuinely good work. I forget you're a cop sometimes.
It's a living.
But that doesn't explain what they were. I mean, God, the glow coming off that lantern, the horrible wheeze monster, that creep Palmer. I'd never seen anything so rancid.
Gotta take your word for that. Don't see glows very often.
And that guy, that giant, the one who disposed of the thing they called Bennings.
Yeah?
Bad fucking news.
Yeah.
Gathered that. Got the impression that even if we took out those mercs somehow...
He ripped us to shreds. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Although, funnily enough, while I'm pretty sure most werewolves are resistant to dominate, I don't think they're immune. So you could try, you know, in a pinch. You might as well try. It's gonna try to rip you apart.
And I'm feeling good enough to drive.
Knock your socks off.
Anything about the briefcase?
Oh, here we go. But you know, there is one more thing we got from all that.
What's that?
In all the confusion with the lantern, they never noticed...
Hey, nice. Okay.
Oh! Oh shit, Chapman! You're a freak! You're a genius! Ah!
What's in the briefcase?
Take that, you slimy business bastards! Okay. Maybe it wasn't a total wash this trip.
Now, on to the conference.
No! Onto the cover-up. We've got a crashed airplane here, and we said we'd sweep it under the rug.
Right. Think the Regent will hear your name from that guy?
It's a possibility. And it could also reveal yours.
That's true.
Us two will need to play it careful. Watch that the Tremere don't try and snap us back into the fold.
Absolutely.
Never easy, is it? Dispatch, this is Unit 26 reporting a State 1 plane crash somewhere within the vicinity of...
All right. Oh boy. This is an interesting one. Obviously setting up a lot of stuff for the coming episodes. I am very excited to see where the next episodes are going to bring us. Oh boy. That'll have to be for next week. But before we finish up, I am going to check the post-credits stuff really quickly. Because people have been telling me to check them, so I will. Let's see. What do we have here? Well, there's 5.3. We're not going to watch that one until another 2 weeks. But goodness gracious, that was fun. Okay. I love the little colored ranged section. But alright, with that, alrighty, and with that, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I really liked this episode today. This was really, really fun. I ended up being very yappy, apparently. At least judging by the length of this one. Goodness gracious, lots going on, and that guy Palmer, I would love to hear what you guys think about him. But for this week, thank you all very much for coming. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to support me down below. There's all kinds of links like Discord and likes and subscribing and Blue Sky and joining my stream and all kinds of other things you can check out that I do. So feel free to do that if you are so inclined. But for now, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!